What's up, everybody? Welcome back to AR Movie Memos, powered by the AR Report. I am your host, AR, and we are not going to be doing a movie review or a television review on this video, but we're going to be just reacting and reviewing the news that came out of San Diego Comic-Con this past weekend from the Marvel panel. And no, it was some big announcements, some big news that was revealed. They were showcasing some of the things that's going to be for Avengers Doomsday that's going to be coming out later this year. Talked about future things that's going to be happening within the future of the MCU and Marvel as a whole, and with upcoming projects. And two of the big announcements was they revealed that there's going to be a Ghost Rider film that's going to be in the works, and the big casting reveal was Ryan Gosling is going to be cast as Ghost Rider himself, as Johnny Blaze, and Sean Levy is going to be attached as the director in the film as well. The target date for this is going to be 2028, and with Gosling and Levy, this will be their second time working together. They're currently working on the they are currently working on the current Star Wars film, the Starfighter film. And so, like I said, now they're attached to this, and it was one of the big reveals that was revealed over the weekend. And just my first initial thoughts for it was, it's cool. They're getting a Ghost Rider film in the MCU. I think it's a little bit too late at this point, especially just on the trajectory of the MCU at the moment, at the state of everything, especially over the last 3 to 5 years with everything, especially everything after post Endgame. And I think also the fact that they couldn't even get a Blade movie off of the ground with Mahershala Ali, and this was announced 7 years ago at Comic-Con, ironically. And just about 2 weeks ago, the news came out saying that project is basically pulled, it's dead. And they probably will try to reevaluate and try to see if they can do a Blade project within the future, but most likely, of course, it's not going to be with Mahershala Ali. And the fact that they couldn't even get that done, I just think it's odd that they're doing Ghost Rider. But no, that's just my thoughts on that. But the other big news and the big reveal was news that was revealed about Black Panther 3. So they got an update on that. Ryan Coogler is returning to direct, which we already knew that was going to be the most logical choice, with him coming back to complete his trilogy on the film. But we got the casting news of there's going to be a new T'Challa. It is going to be T'Challa, but it's going to be T'Challa's son. And if you did not see Black Panther 2, Black Panther Wakanda Forever, the big reveal at the end of the movie was that T'Challa has an heir, has a son, and now we have the reveal of that David Jonsson has been cast and will be playing T'Challa the second in the upcoming Black Panther 3 film. And just with the casting and the reveal, I don't really feel like, I don't have a dog in the fight with any of these castings or what they're going to do, but I think they made a good choice, especially based off of seeing him in the limited amount of projects that I have seen him in. I know everybody talks about him being in The Long Walk that came up last year, and how good of a job and how his performance was in the film. I didn't get a chance to see that. I saw him in Alien Romulus, even though I didn't care for the film itself. I thought he was the big standout of the film. So I am kind of curious to see what they're going to do with his role, how they're going to present T'Challa's son in this upcoming film, and how the mantle is going to get passed to him, especially since Shuri is currently the Black Panther. But I thought it was good casting. Coogler and Feige introduced him. He came out. It was a good crowd reception. He seemed like a humbled and exciting individual that is honored to carry the mantle of being the next Black Panther and taking over the role. And since especially since he's going to be playing T'Challa's son and not T'Challa himself, and I know there have been some backlash, and I guess people of course having their opinions about it on the internet about how they thought maybe other people should have been casted or should have been considered. But honestly, if Coogler made this decision, of course I feel like he is going to have a hand in who he will want to work with and handpick and everything. I feel like we should trust him, and especially just from the track record he has had, between doing Fruitvale Station, Creed, first Black Panther, of course with Sinners, that came out in 2026, and just all of the I just felt like with everything that he has done so far within the industry and within his filmography, we should just kind of trust this decision, especially if he is the one who handpicked him, even though I know ultimately it is of the Feige in Disney. But if this is the decision they made for the character, we just gotta just wait and see, and just see how everything plays out. The last thing I just probably want to say about the casting, especially for all the naysayers who have an issue with the casting and their critiques and everything, I feel like it could have been worse casted. Depending on like memes and things of that nature that you've seen on the internet. Look, I know I just got done talking about Ryan Gosling being cast as Ghost Rider. He could have been casted as T'Challa and been the Black Panther, and I just feel like y'all should be glad with who y'all got, But let me know in the comments how you guys feel about the casting. Not even just with David Jonsson, but even with Gosling being cast as Johnny Blaze in the upcoming Ghost Rider film, and just your thoughts about the news that they did drop over the weekend at Comic-Con, your feelings about Doomsday, the current slate or end state, of the MCU. Like I said, I just want to know you guys' thoughts, your comments, and let me know how you guys feel. And if this is your first time coming to the channel and listening to my content, thank you. And if you guys like what I'm doing over here, hit that subscribe button. If you haven't subscribed already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, hit that like button so you can stay up to date with all reviews, reaction videos, news and updates, not just even throughout, you know, film, television shows, things within the entertainment industry on this side, but just also, you know, for current and up-to-date things just across the board that we're going to be covering on the channel. And just want to say thanks again for the listen, and I will see you guys on the next review.